Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this video abstract for Body and Society. My name is Jacquelyn Allen-Collinson, and I'm a reader in Sociology of Sport at the University of Lincoln in England, where I also direct the Health Advancement Research Team, better known as HEART. I'm a qualitative sociologist with research interest in the sociology and phenomenology of the body in sport and physical cultures, and the sensory dimension of these domains. And this is my co-researcher and friend, Helen Owton.
Hello, I'm a lecturer in sport and fitness at the Open University in Milton Keynes in England. I'm a chartered psychologist and a qualitative researcher with research specialisms lying in qualitative, innovative, phenomenological investigations in sporting embodiment.
We've researched together and co-authored for several years. Our most recent research project examines the lived senses of heat or thermoception in sport and physical cultures. So in our article, Intense Embodiment, Senses of Heat in Women's Running and Boxing, we draw on the findings from two autoethnographic projects recently undertaken, one on distance running, my speciality, and one on boxing, Helen's speciality, in order to explore our experiences of thermoception in these particular physical cultural domains. So we're going to illustrate the abstract with extracts from our data, which were also included in the article in Body and Society.
We warm up and the class feels perky tonight. There's a good vibe in the air, full of enthusiasm and sweat. As warm-up pulls to a close, we gasp for water as Frank shouts, "Right, pad up!"
Looks like it's going to pour down or snow heavily. Sure enough, the temperature is dropping rapidly, and an icy wind's edge chills my skin, which chafes against thin cotton t-shirt. As I continue, the thin wind is bitter against my slight body, but as my core begins to warm to the labour, a strange sensation comes over me, like baked Alaska in reverse. My wind-chilled outer skin is bitterly cold, grey-blue, but it seems as though just a few layers beneath the epidermis, my inner body is glow-warm orange. The strangeness of the feeling preoccupies me so that the discomfort of the cold is forgotten for a while and I can concentrate on a steady, even pace.
There's a difference between the cold winter training, the bitter cold air that sinks deep into my lungs with painful chesty breaths from the freeze, like a chest freeze. It's like I've swallowed an ice-chilled big inflatable ball of air that's painfully pressing against my chest. I don't know how it got in there, but suddenly as we finish the PHA training, it's there, and have to try and get my breathing back to normal with this chill inside me. I place the palm of my hand on the left side of my chest where my heart is, and take deep breaths trying to manage the pain from this frozen, inflated chest. I struggle for the next few minutes to recover. My breathing's painful. I'm not focused on my technique during pad work. I'm focused on recovering. After the warm-up, when we get back to the pad work, I feel ready. My body's hot and ready to keep burning, working, sweating, and it spurs me on to hit the pads with good technique. I hear the sounds of my technique hitting the pads. Tap, tap, slam, slam, slam!
Horrible run this evening. Body drained and dehydrated from having to sit through interminable meetings in airless, cramped rooms. No time to hydrate properly before setting off, and the heat hit like opening an oven door, like running into a wall of heat, stagnant, suffocating, pollen heavy. Just 10 minutes in and I'm struggling for breath, legs swollen, aching, heavy, bloated, no whack in them whatsoever. Sweat beads on my arms and chest, and slides in ticklish runnels over my abdomen. If only I had a cut-off top on, the tiniest hint of breeze might cool, even a fraction, my sweat-slippery midriff. But the black cotton lies heavy on drenched skin.